Chaos erupts at the precinct as everyone reels from the bloody crime scene. Officer Cutter is overcome with guilt, admitting she failed to stop the killer. Something is wrong with Cutter, whose eyes turn red as she succumbs to an unseen force. Her partner notices her odd behavior and tries to talk to her, but she brushes him off coldly. On the run, Gabi and Ricky are cornered by Erica's slaughter. The girl's doll suddenly speaks, warning them of danger, leaving the two terrified. At a dessert bar, two women retrieve an old revolver to face their pursuer. Though they know the odds are against them, they raise their guns to protect each other. At a dessert cabin, Gabi and Ricky hide, watching the dust cloud approaching. Gabi mentions horses she's never seen before, and Ricky seems to realize something important. As the danger draws near, Gabi and Ricky stand back to back, ready to fight the monster to the death. Outside the desert cabin, two girls share childhood memories. Gabi laughs, saying she was raised as a little hurricane, and is used to life storms. When talking about death, Gabi claims she's not scared. Her friend breaks down, admitting she too is terrified, hiding it behind a tough facade. Inside, they spread out maps to plan their attack. The three decide to combine their strengths and trap the monster once and for all. Flashback: two boys sneak into an abandoned pool, unaware of the deadly danger lurking in the water. When the boy enters the water, the monster attacks, dragging him under. His friend is horrified, and a tragedy unfolds. At the abandoned pool, the boys face a monster. A blooded Jimmy tries to call for help, only to realize the creature has returned, filling the room with terror. The monster reveals itself a grotesque being with a single massive eye, known as a duplicate. The two boys are helpless before this child-eating abomination. The sheriff arrives, and the case is covered up. Officer Cutter feels guilty for failing to stop the creature, while a secret government agency steps in. The agency offers the sheriff hush money in exchange for silence, then orders Erica's body to be burned to erase all evidence. Ricky and Gabi are cornered by Erica's men. Gabi's doll warns them of danger, leaving the two girls trapped. At a dessert bar, two women retrieve an old revolver to face their pursuer. Though they know the odds are against them, they stand their ground. At the desert cabin, Gabi and Ricky hide, watching the dust cloud approach. Gabi mentions horses she's never seen before, and Ricky seems to realize something important. As the danger draws near, Gabi and Ricky stand back to back, ready to fight to the death. Outside, Cecilia and Erica face off. Cecilia admits she hasn't decided whether to kill her yet, then invites Erica in for a drink, her trap disguised as truce. Inside, Cecilia offers Erica drinks, mentioning their late friend Gary. She opens up about how Erica and Jessica were the only ones she ever truly connected with. Drunk, Cecilia lashes out at Erica for betraying the order and killing those she cared about. Erica fires back, and their conflict explodes into the open. Cecilia spreads out maps to reveal her plan. Using Gabi as bait, they will team up to destroy the monster once and for all. Flashback: Gabi and Ricky are trapped in a car. The doll speaks, warning them of danger, leaving the girls terrified. At a dessert bar, two women retrieve an old revolver to face their pursuer. Though they know the odds are against them, they stand their ground. At the desert cabin, Gabi and Ricky hide, watching the dust cloud approach. Gabi mentions horses she's never seen before, and Ricky seems to realize something important. As the danger draws near, Gabi and Ricky stand by Tribago, ready to fight to the death. Cecilia warns Erica she's trapped, with nowhere to run. Erica bursts outside, only to find every exit blocked. Erica finds a frightened horse and calms it down, revealing a rare moment of vulnerability. Flashback. Young Jessica and Gary are at the old house, with Gary worrying about her well-being. They talk late into the night. Gary tries to reach Jessica, but she pushes back. He watches her stubbornness with a mix of frustration and care. Erica rides the horse to escape Cecilia's trap, riding out into the open. Erica breaks down in the desert, crying into the horse, letting out all her pent-up pain. The animal is her only comfort in the dark. Flashback. Erica lies bloodied, broken by a brutal encounter that scars her forever. At the pool, Gabi is forced into therapy by her friend, resisting with rage. She hides talking about her trauma. Gabi breaks down, recalling how the monster ate her family. The memory still haunts her. Back in her room, Gabi rages, trapped in the trauma of her past. At the station, the little girl describes the monster Erica's form, revealing the truth. The girl adds that the creature would, with a cold scent, seal Erica's fate. Amid the gloomy atmosphere, Erica fully appears in her monstrous form. Her hideous look and aggressive posture strike fear into everyone's hearts. No one can tell whether she is a hunter wandering in the dark. Or a helpless fugitive chased by various forces. The combination of her dual identities makes the whole bizarre serial case far more complicated. Inside the town police station, the sheriff devotes himself fully to the investigation of a series of strange murders. He sorts out all the clues, witness statements, and scene traces collected over the past few days. After repeated comparison and investigation, all dots eventually point to Erica. However, when the police are about to arrest her, they find that she has long disappeared without a trace, leaving no clues behind. The scene shifts to a flashback. After escaping the siege of her enemies, Erica flees alone into the desolate desert. Days of pursuit, fighting, and inner torment finally break her down. She can no longer pretend to be strong and bursts into tears while holding the horse beside her. In this deserted wilderness, this gentle state is her only comfort in such a tough situation. After releasing her emotions for a while, Yarika pulls herself together again. She finds a relatively hidden place and picks up her bar to keep training physically and combat skills every day. The wounds left by previous battles still ache faintly. Every draw of the bow pulls the scars and brings sharp pain, yet all these sufferings never shake her faith. To protect those she cares about and to seek justice, her determination to fight and take revenge remains unshakable. The camera moves to the outdoor swimming pool. The young Gabi stays here alone. The fear, sorrow and trauma that have been buried deep in her heart for a long time completely erupt at this moment. Cruel past events keep replaying in her mind, and she can hardly bear the huge mental pressure. In despair, she chooses to hurt herself to ease the inner pain and fight against the lingering dark memories, falling into a total breakdown. Just as Gabi loses control of her emotions, policewoman Carter finds her in time. Witnessing the pain the girl endures, Carter is full of sympathy. After calming Gabi down patiently, they share all the information they have. They share the same goal, to put an end to this endless hunting. After discussion, they decide to let go of their worries, team up officially. Set elaborate traps and wait for the monster to show up, so as to settle all scores once and for all. The scene returns to the town police station. The little girl who survived the attack cooperates with the police to describe what happened. She picks up a pen and paper and draws the appearance of the attacker based on the clear memories in her mind. The moment the drawing is finished, everyone present is shocked. The hideous figure in the picture is exactly Erica's monster form, which confirms the long-standing suspicion of everyone. Out in the wilderness, Gabi and her companion Riqui hide quietly in a concealed spot in front of the wooden house. Rolling dust rises from the ground in the distance, indicating that the pursuers are approaching rapidly. Both of them hold their breath and dare not make any noise, with their nerves stretched to the limit. They know that a life or death battle is coming. They can only rely on each other and get fully prepared to face the danger and fight bravely. The mysterious woman wearing red gloves picks up the doll that has stayed with Gabi for a long time, with a cold look on her face. While playing with the toy casually, she keeps testing Gabi with words, using both temptation and threats. She claims that she is able to break all the shackles restraining the monster and let the terrifying creature regain its primitive wild nature and hunting instinct. She even threatens deliberately that she will let the monster take Gabi as its prey. Faced with the relentless coercion, Gabi is filled with fear, yet she still holds her ground firmly. The situation changes quietly. Erica and policewoman Carter escort Gabi to a cabin in the woods on the outskirts. They have set up traps here in advance, and the special doll serves as the most crucial bait of the whole plan. Knowing that the upcoming fierce battle is extremely dangerous, Erica asks the exhausted Gabi to go inside and rest. Everyone realizes that a decisive and tough fight is drawing near. They have to recharge their energy to deal with the crisis with full confidence. After settling her companions, Erica walks outside alone and checks every detail of the traps carefully. She verifies the placement of the doll, the circuitive mechanisms, and trigger devices over and over again to make sure every part works perfectly. She knows well how brutal and powerful the monster is. Once it is lured near the cabin by the bait, the two sides will engage in a fight until one side is defeated. Any negligence may lead to fatal result, so she does not dare to slack off at all. After finishing all the preparations, the camera turns to the vast and desolate wilderness. Erica mounts her horse and rides resolutely toward the area where the monster often appears. The evening sunset dyes the entire desert day bright and stretches her figure long. Dangers lie ahead everywhere, yet she stands tall with unwavering will. From the moment she sets off, she has never thought of backing down or running away. The scene cuts to a warm flashback. On the way, Erica tells Carter about her past experience slowly. When she was young, she lived on a ranch and learned to ride horses, draw bows, and shoot arrows day after day. Those carefree days not only built up her physique, but also helped her master excellent fighting and survival skills, laying a solid foundation for her to face dangers bravely today. The flashback ends, and the cruel reality comes again. Erica finally confronts the terrifying monster deep in the desert, and the fierce battle breaks out instantly. The monster launches swift and sharp attacks, each strike carrying deadly power. During the brutal fight, the old wounds on Erica's body from years ago are torn open. Piercing pain spreads all over her body, but she grits her teeth and fights back with all her strength, refusing to be defeated. As the battle goes on, the monster gradually gains the upper hand. It keeps advancing with overwhelming strength. Erica runs out of stamina little by little and is pinned heavily to the ground. It becomes extremely difficult for her even to raise her hands for defense. The enemy taunts her from above with provocative words. Humiliation and anger filled Erica's heart. Trapped in a disadvantageous position, she can only struggle to hold on and wait for a chance to turn the tide. The masked villain finds the cabin, recognizing Gabi immediately with a taunting threat. She corners the girl, claiming she might spare her if she screams, but Gabi sees through the lie, and her final cry echoes across the desert. Erica and Carter hear the scream, their hearts sinking. Carter wants to rush in, but Erica stops her, knowing the trap is working and the monster is coming. They must stick to the plan. The monstrous Erica emerges in the desert, her form twisted and terrifying, with the chest eye glowing bright. She mutters that she can see her target, fully consumed by the darkness inside her. Erica stares at the monster, horrified to see her own face on it. Carter rushes to save Gabi, while Erica struggles with the truth that she too is losing control. Carter bursts into the cabin, only to find Gabi trapped. She tries to break free, but the villain's attack is swift, and she's quickly grabbed by the neck. Gabi breaks down, admitting she lied about not being scared. The villain laughs at their despair, reveling in their suffering. Erica faces the two monsters before her, finally drawing her bow to shoot the darkness within. Her first arrow hits nothing, only enraging the monster. A second shot also fails, but Gabi's voice pulls her back to focus. The desert blazes red at sunset as Erica mounts her horse, galloping toward the cabin with unshakable resolve. She knows there's no turning back, her hooves kicking up clouds of dust as she rides into battle. Erica races across the desert, her mask fluttering in the wind. No longer the monster consumed by darkness, she is now the knight protecting her friends, galloping toward the cabin. Inside the cabin, the masked villain toys with Gabi and Carter, her red gloves glowing. She laughs, saying the game will be fun, reveling in her control over them. Erica draws near, bow in hand, her arrow poisoned. The sunset silhouettes her as she aims for the cabin, ready to end the fight with one shot. Flashback to Erica warning Carter about the monster's glowing eyes. Now face to face, she's stunned by its twisted face, identical to her own. Erica fights the monster, overwhelmed by its strength. She crashed to the ground as the villain taunts her for failing to save the girl. Gabi writhes in pain from the poisoned arrow. Carter holds her, sobbing that she found a cure, but despair threatens to consume them. Erica breaks free, shooting the villain with a poisoned arrow. No longer conflicted, she aims to kill the woman who once taught her to be a monster. The masked villain stabs Erica in the eye with her blade, sneering that she doesn't deserve peace. She wants Erica to watch Gabi torn apart, to suffer a fate worse than death. The pain pushes Erica over the edge. She breaks free, landing a brutal punch that leaves the villain stunned. Erica is no longer the victim she once was. Erica's assault is relentless, pummeling the villain into the dirt. Her strikes are fueled by rage, each blow demanding retribution. The villain attacks again, but Erica dodges and disarms her. She's seen through the tricks, and now the tables have turned. Gabi lies poisoned, fading fast. She apologizes to her terrorists, but Carter refuses to let her go. Erica approaches with the axe. The villain taunts her, but Erica is unwavering. She will end this for good. Gabi rises, refusing to die quietly. She charges the monster, ready to take her down with her. Erica delivers the final blow. The villain is dead, but Erica is left hollow, the victory not the peace she craved. The severely injured Gabi collapses on the ground. The spreading toxin invades her body relentlessly, bringing excruciating pain and making her tremble all over. Her once clear mind gradually grows confused. Just when everyone thinks the situation is doomed, an unexpected change takes place. A mysterious and powerful force bursts out from her wound and strikes the approaching monster hard. Meanwhile, the energy also breaks through the dark shackles on Erica, lifting the long-standing curse. She is finally freed from the monster form and returns to her human appearance. Deprived of the support of dark power, the monster struggles violently. Its body twists and swells constantly, as if its tissues are tearing apart from inside. Its shrill howl echoes across the vast desert. It gradually falls apart amid agonizing struggles. After the painful collapse, the monster that has brought countless killings and fears can no longer hold on and crash heavily onto the sand. At the price of enduring great pain, Erica puts an end to this evil creature and the long terrifying hunt. As the smoke fades away, the desolate desert regains temporary tranquility. Erica lies quietly on the cold sand, covered all over with wounds and blood. The fierce battle has drained every ounce of her strength. The shackles that have weighed on her heart for years are broken, and the monster curse that haunted her for half her life is gone forever. Yet she feels no relief. She lies motionless on the battlefield, exhausted both physically and mentally, overwhelmed by mixed emotions and the heaviness behind this hard-won victory. Gabi is still tortured by the toxin and extremely weak, but she struggles to force a smile with her last strength. She talks and laughs in a relaxed tone, saying that she is extremely proud of wounding the monster with her own hands. Erica moves slowly to her side and gently holds the weak girl in her arms. Tears that she has held back for a long time stream down her cheeks. Her heart is filled with guilt and distress. Instead, the sensible Gabi comforts the sad Erica softly, telling her that she can finally go to the other world and reunite with her sister whom she misses deeply. The sun sets slowly, and the warm red afterglow spreads over the boundless desert, drawing an end to this brutal battle. Along the way, everyone has experienced pursuit, betrayal, fear, and struggles, with countless pains etched deep in their hearts. The evil monster and the mastermind behind all crimes have been defeated, and the dark clouds hanging over this land finally disperse. However, this victory is mixed with parting and regret. The survivors look at each other with complicated feelings, and the road ahead is still full of uncertainties.